Well, the Detroit Lions used every inch, every second of the 21-day window to decide to bring James Houston back, and that's exactly what they did. Coming from Detroit Lions Twitter account about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, says Lions have activated linebacker James Houston from injured reserve and waived linebacker Julian Okwara. Well, the latter is long overdue. Julian was a feel-good story. It was a Matt Patricia thing. He wanted to reunite him with his brother, so he brought him in. Julian has never really been anything for this team, and currently for the 2023 season, he has 6 solo tackles, but 2 of them are sacks. So Julian Okwara has been waived. Now, I'm not sure what happens during I forgot what I read about the waiver wire, how it works during the playoffs. Like you can waive somebody. I don't know if they have to go through. The priority is still there, but I think it's a little bit different. So do the Lions intend to bring him back? I have no idea, but it doesn't matter because his time in Detroit was going to end somewhere. It was going to end. It'd be messed up, though, if we win a Super Bowl. That'd be jacked, man, if we don't bring him back or anything. I think the Lions, I don't know. I really don't know because the practice squad is full, I believe. So we would have to ditch somebody and bring them on, and that'd be a trip, bro. Like if somebody that's been waived or going to and from all season long, and then you get waived, and then you don't get a ring. That would be messed up. But shifting to James Houston, this is a big deal. And the reason that it's a big deal, again, I'm not going to go back on anything that I've said about James Houston before. The reason that it's a big deal, though, is because we have nothing. There is no one else on our roster that is going to do anything. The people that are there are there. James Houston is all we have. We are literally throwing the kitchen sink. Now, this is me being okay with this, obviously, right? Like, it doesn't matter, but obviously, because we need anything we can get, because we have to get to Baker Mayfield. If we want to advance to the conference championship game, we need to throw the kitchen sink at Baker Mayfield. And we need to do that with the defensive line. And James Houston can help us do that. He's not a run stuffer. He's not a run stopper. He's a pass rusher. Sounds like a rap song. He's a pass rusher. His job is to rush the passer. Now, remember, James Houston, he got hurt during the Seattle game on special teams. That's where he got hurt at. It was a kickoff return or punt return. Dude essentially ran him over and pinned his leg behind him, and that's why he was hurt. But before that, though, what a lot of people saw him getting worked was in coverage. James Houston is not a coverage linebacker. He is a pass rusher. So again, he's not a run stopper. He's not a run stuffer. He's a pass rusher. And he's not a coverage linebacker. We can add that one to the mix. James Houston returning for the Detroit Lions is literally all we have. Of course, I like this move. The Detroit Lions, we know what we can know from the Detroit Lions and what they do on the injured reserve is they do not rush anyone back. This guy was hurt September 17th. They said a 4 to 6 week injury. So let's say that puts us at the beginning of November. He's been eligible to come off of injured reserve since before Monday Night Football when we played the Raiders. He went all November. He went all December. He went half of January. And we exhausted his 21-day window all to bring him back. So I expect the injury report to come out and he will be probably questionable or something like that. And we'll find out on Sunday before game day or game time, obviously, that he is going to play. There is no reason that the Detroit Lions bring him from the active roster or from injured reserve and not intend to play him in what could be the final game. It's just amazing that we made it past and we gave him an opportunity, because if I would only imagine if I'm James Houston and I'm like itching to come back. He was interviewed in the middle of November. Like, do you plan on being back for the playoffs? And he was like, yeah, that's the plan. And I couldn't imagine him on the sideline. They showed him on the sideline too, in the sideline in street clothes, and him like, man, I want to get out there. He's been itching for he got hurt 4 months ago. 4 months ago and one day he got hurt, and you know he's going to be itching. How effective he's going to be, probably not effective at all, or not that effective, right? So the average defense is, I don't know, anywhere from 70 to 75 snaps. I think James Houston is going to play 15 to 20, but in those 15 to 20, he could get 2 or 3 sacks, like we saw what he did last year. He had 2 tackles during the Buffalo Bills game, which was the first game he played, and got 2 sacks. So we know what he's capable of. I like it. I'm glad we're able to do it, because I don't want this road to end. And the fact that we cut everybody, we don't have anybody left, then we have to make this move. So welcome back, James Houston. Good to have you back. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the return of James Houston? Put it in the comments below. How many sacks do you think James Houston will get on Baker Mayfield? Whatever number, 0 to whatever number. Let me know in the comments below. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. I keep forgetting this, so I say the end first. Don't forget to subscribe to Rocked On Syndicate Sports. Is going to be the pinned comment. We have a new morning show over there that will be airing for right now on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30 a.m. So give that a subscribe. It's going to be new content, so you're only going to find that content on that channel. So consider doing that. And also, if you want the lion behind me, it is called the King of the Jungle. You simply click on the link in the description. Everybody keeps asking me, how do you get the lion? I want the lion. It's in the description. It will be literally the first link in the description. And you can simply tell Ryan, that's Whitebeard Signs, that before you order or after you order that you want the King of the Jungle size. Use my promo code DLS15 to get $15 off your purchase. Okay. Something is better than nothing. So don't forget to do that. Any more questions or concerns, leave them in the comments. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other, even though I already said that. And as always, go Lions.